beautiful singers. This is Valerie White-Williams and Vocal Splendor Studios, and today I would like to talk about singing posture. Now, I had a video that I made, I think 2012, and it was demonetized because singing posture is so dangerous. Yep, must be. Can't have that. So I thought I would go ahead and do another video on singing posture because no one ever can see that anymore. Well, you can see it, but it's not getting traffic because of that. So I'm going to start again, and hopefully this won't be demonetized. So the posture of singing is just like any sport, because singing is more akin to athletics than it is to playing an instrument where you are working on developing fine motor control. Now, that said, there is athletic posture for all the instruments, the way that our bodies work best, even playing the instruments, but for singing, even more so. So when you play baseball, you're going to hit the ball. You don't make up your own way. You actually are holding the ball and holding the bat in a way that is consistent. So you can consistently get the tone you want, or in the baseball analogy, the ball flies out of the ballpark. So with singing, the main thing that we need to consider is making sure we have our chest high. Not fake military high, but just relaxed, uplifted, chest up spot. So there's a lot of ways to think about that. One of the teachers that I met, Tamari Han, beautiful teacher in Anchorage who does a lot of body mapping and placement of the body, says the thing about a sigh. So when you sigh, you keep your chest high. Another teacher I know recommends this. Lift your hands up, parallel to the ground, and leave your chest in the spot. That's from great teacher Robert Edwin. I really like this one. I think this one's an easy one to find. Arms up, keep your chest up. Now, the key to breathing as well is we want to keep this chest upward during the singing cycle. A lot of people breathe like this. So every time that ribs collapse, you are taking away from your energy. And if you're singing high intense music, like rock, opera, intense musical theater, we need that energy. We don't want to be gasping for breath because we're collapsing our chest. So what we're learning to do is have that chest high, leaving it here, and keeping it stable, almost like you're a marionette with little strings. So I can inhale and exhale, and you're not seeing any movement, and that's really the goal, because then we have all this energy below here to really maximize our breath. And I have tons of breathing videos, so I'm not going to repeat that. But just let it be known that leaving the chest high is going to give you a lot more access to that lower breath. Now, the other thing about the posture that's important is what I call the head joint. And I do have a separate video on the head joint, but once we keep our chest stable like this, we want to make sure our head is kind of like one of those bobble toys, you know, the back of a car. So we want our head to be balanced like this. Somewhat feels like chin down when we sing. And when we sing, whoa, 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 my head is stable. I don't do this, whoa, which is what a lot of my students do. This head is like a swivel to help the singer find pitches or something, or they move their head around. So we really want to keep this very relaxed head. So even when we're thinking, what's sometime? Doesn't really matter if it's rock or classical. This head needs to be loose. We don't want to have any strain in the muscles. We want to feel our chin does this, not this. When we start doing this too much, then we're starting to put a little strain in the neck, and it's less than ideal. Now, generally speaking, wah, wah, there's a bit of lift, but it's all relaxed. The 2 points, I want you to think of having your chest lifted and keeping it there. And then let the head rest gently, kind of balanced with the chin down. Think of the nose. That's the other thing that Marihan says. So imagine the bottom of your head is your nose. And then when you look at a skeleton, that's what you see. You see this nose, and then the jaw is an appendage. So if you think of balancing your head with your nose, that will also help you get the right alignment. Chest lifted, nose down, or nose is the bottom of the head, and then your jaw is free to swing, and that's how we're going to get the best sound. So let me know, have you any posture tricks? We're always trying to find really easy click in to get the good singing posture. Please share in the comments, and thanks again for the likes, shares, and subscribes. If you like this content, don't be afraid to click on the bell, and then you'll be notified with all my uploads, because YouTube doesn't send out instant, here's the latest with your subscribers anymore. You actually have to click the bell if you want to get notified for my uploads. I so appreciate all the comments and the support. Thanks again, and have a great day, and sing on.